Hello, welcome back to the BFL Paper Football League official postseason review. Very exciting stuff today. We're going to discuss the stats, wins, and losses of every single team and their performance this November to December 2023 season, and of course, that's the seedings and who will be making it to the playoffs, the big question itself. So here we go. Okay, so we have had a clear winner this time, and that is San Diego with a perfect 4-win season. But what's actually quite interesting is that a lot of people would say that Austin, the Austin Colonels, are the worst team of the season, but San Diego and Austin, during their game, they went into overtime, and even more interesting, they have the exact same amount of points. But really, the worst team is New York City Turkeys. They got the same amount of wins as Austin, but even less points. They have the least amount of points in the whole entire league. Now, Boulder has done absolutely phenomenal. Great amount of points, although, second to only the Indianapolis Spiders, who we will get back to later. And yeah, they got 3 wins, ton of points. I think there's a good chance that they're going to be very high in the seeding. And, yeah. They have scored no fouls this entire season. As far as I know, may have to re-review the games. But yes, they have scored no fouls. And it's just been simple, fair, honest game. And it's helped them a lot. They've been winning from the start. Yeah, only to lose to the big dog San Diego themselves. But yes. And then Boise has been the Boise Gems. They have gotten the most points in the Red Conference, which is just barely one ahead of Boulder. But that is still a very cool and impressive move. And I'd say that they may be even better than Boulder if it wasn't for, that one win. Right? Yeah. So, now to the Blue Conference, New York Turkeys. Well, they did win that exhibition game. We all know exhibition games don't count. So, yes, they are the worst team, which kind of sucks for them. But hey, they did play fair, and they did play hard. Just a few fouls. But I think that mechanical pencil has a lot of potential, It's a good weight. Weight really matters in this game. It's kind of round, but not too round. You know what I mean. Gettysburg Hammers, these guys, again, absolute beast. Or we thought they would be an absolute beast from that first game against New York City, which they completely went nuts with. But they're actually about half and half. But compared to everyone else, that is pretty good. I don't think anyone in the Blue Conference got more than 2 wins, as it looks like. So that is pretty interesting. The Blue Conference games actually have been a lot more exciting than the Red Conference games, and that really comes down to just a wider variety of, different pens and weights, sizes and weights of the pens. But yes, and Indianapolis Spiders, absolute powerhouses again, really tricking the other teams by giving them fouls, and the most points in the whole league has really showed their strategy. They got a nice lightweight pencil around. You think that would hinder them, but it's actually helped them succeed a lot. And the New Orleans Ostriches, these guys are pretty close to New York City. If we counted that Thanksgiving exhibition game, I think they would be the worst. But yeah, 20 points, not a lot, but it is better than San Diego, who did score a perfect season. So maybe they either just had, San Diego's pretty interesting. Maybe they either just have really good defense or it's all dumb luck. But yes, this has been a interesting season as far as just pure wins losses statistics go. But now for the big question itself: who will be making it to the playoffs? Let's look at the seedings right now. Yep, and well, you could have guessed it. You probably guessed right. Okay, so the top 2 of each conference will be going to the playoffs, and this gets the San Diego Cannibals, of course. Of course, they would make it. And the Boulder Bucks. Boise Gems is actually very close. They scored more points. But wins matter a lot more than points. What's the point of trying to win if you can just score a lot of points while doing so? So, yeah. Boise, definitely a great contender, though. We'll see how they do next season. Maybe if they just get one more win, things would have been different. But yes, Boulder and San Diego Bucks and Cannibals will be going to the Blue Conference. Gettysburg Hammers and Indianapolis Spiders. It's pretty obvious here. Indianapolis Spiders have absolutely crushed it. Gettysburg's Hammers have just barely made it to the playoffs. Frankly, they're not the greatest team in the league. But, just because they are a little better than New York City, New Orleans Ostriches, they've made it so. But who knows? Everyone loves a good underdog story. Maybe they might win the big, epic championship bowl itself. But just tune in on Sunday for the playoffs. And we'll be back with more PFL Paper Football League for a very exciting ending to the season.